The guy who built Claude Code said something kind of insane. He said, "I don't prompt Claude anymore," which is a weird thing to hear from the person who made the prompting tool. But he wasn't bragging. He was describing a shift, and it has a name: loop engineering. By the end of this, you'll see exactly what he meant and why it might be the most useful idea in AI right now. So here's how basically everyone uses AI today. Call it the prompt treadmill. You type a thing, you read what came back, you spot what's wrong. You type the next thing, type, read, fix, repeat, you sitting there babysitting one prompt at a time. And we got really good at this. We even gave it a fancy name: prompt engineering, crafting the perfect wording to get the perfect answer in one shot. But notice who's doing the boring part. You are. You're the loop. You're the one going, "Did it work? No? Okay, try again," over and over by hand. So here's the reframe that changes everything. What if you, the person typing "try again," what if that job could be automated? That's loop engineering in one sentence. You replace yourself as the person who prompts the AI. You stop writing prompts. You start writing the loop that writes the prompts. Same as the quote, "I have loops running that prompt Claude and figure out what to do." My job is to write loops. Prompt engineering is you being clever once. Loop engineering is you building a system that's clever on repeat. Okay, but what is a loop? Because if you get this wrong, it's just a prompt in a costume. A real loop needs three things: miss one and it falls apart. 1, a goal, not write some tweets. A checkable finish line, fill the schedule with 14 days of posts. 2, a stop condition. How does it know it's done? When 14 posts exist, otherwise it runs forever, it quits too early. 3, a self-check. After each pass, it checks its own work. Did the test pass? Count the items, reread the file. Goal, stop condition, self-check. That's the difference between a loop and a hamster wheel. And remember the agent loop from last time. Think, act, observe. That little engine lives inside this. You're just wrapping a bigger loop around it. Let's watch one real loop run overnight. While you sleep. Step 1, it wakes up. A timer fires at 6 a.m. Nobody pressed go. Step 2, it finds the work. It reads yesterday's failed tests and open bug reports. Step 3, it writes down what it found in a file so it doesn't forget. Step 4, for each bug, it spins up a worker. One agent drafts a fix. A different agent checks that fix. Step 5, if the fix passes, it opens a pull request automatically. Step 6, anything it couldn't solve, it drops in a list for you to look at later. You wake up, the easy stuff is already done. You only touch what actually needed a human. Nobody prompted it. The loop woke up, found work, did it, checked it, and knew when to stop. But how does a loop do all that? Quick tour, 4 pieces, 10 seconds each. Triggers the alarm clock, a schedule, or an event kicks the loop off without you. Memory on disk, the model forgets everything between runs. So the loop writes notes to a file, the whiteboard, but saved worktrees, separate sandboxes so 2 agents can work at once without stepping on each other. A checker, a second agent whose only job is to judge the first one's work. Build it, don't just trust it. Triggers, memory, sandboxes, a checker. That's the skeleton of basically every loop. Now, the honest part, because this isn't magic, and I won't pretend it is. When the loop ships code while you sleep, you still have to understand what it shipped. There's a trap here. It's called comprehension debt. The loop runs faster than you can keep up, and slowly, you stop knowing what your own project does. The fix isn't don't build loops, it's stay the engineer. Always have a step where the loop checks itself, and a moment where you do too. Build the loop like someone who plans to stay in charge of it, not someone who just presses go and walks away forever. So here's the whole idea on one napkin. Right now, when you use AI, you are the loop. You're the unpaid one going try again. Loop engineering is just giving that job to the machine and promoting yourself to the one who designs it. You stop prompting, you start building the thing that prompts, and that's the whole shift. I'm Simple Tech Man. Now go build a loop and stay the engineer.